When I was a kid in science class, I remember not caring too much about Microscope Day, which was a day when we pull the nearly ancient microscopes out of the dusty cabinets in the back and try to make them work for 30 minutes just to get a vaguely zoomed in picture of somebody's hair. Hooray. However, beyond flea market microscopes, there is a wonderful world all around us. Microscopic life is beautiful, amazing, and oh dear God, what is that? Heart attack aside, this is a tardigrade, also known as a water bear, or a kleiner Wasserbeer, as its discoverer Johann August Ephraim Gosse called it in 1773. Klein means little, Wasser means water, and Bear means, well, bear. Thanks Duolingo Basic German, I likely still mispronounced that. While the tardigrade may look terrifying, it's also terrifyingly interesting. The main reason is its ability to live in extreme conditions. In my brine shrimp video, I talked about how brine shrimp could live in toxic environments. Well, a tardigrade makes a brine shrimp look like a joke. Tardigrades can survive a few minutes in temperatures up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. They can survive 30 years in -4 degrees Fahrenheit. And they can survive a few days at -328 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me put that in perspective. The coldest temperature ever recorded in an outside environment was at the Vostok Station in Antarctica, which was -128 degrees Fahrenheit. Which means the tardigrade can live in conditions nearly 3 times colder than the coldest temperature ever recorded in Antarctica. The tardigrade's only requirement for life is moisture. If there's a bit of water, it will live in it. In fact, if you went outside and scooped water out of a natural source, chances are you'd see tardigrades under a microscope. They're pretty much everywhere. However, what happens if the tardigrade loses moisture? Well, some species of tardigrade can enter a state of suspended animation, where its metabolism stops. Is it dead? Oh, of course not. Put it back in water and it will come back to life. These animals refuse to die. Scientists have exposed it to the vacuum of space and it survived. In fact, tardigrades are the first animal to ever be exposed to space and survive. They seem almost unaffected by radiation. So, those pesky scientists decided to shoot it out of a cannon at 2,000 miles per hour this year, just to try and knock the tardigrade off its throne. Well, the tardigrade, being the tardigrade, actually died because that's a lot of force. But the fact that scientists even thought about doing this proves just how extremely resilient this little water bear is. I mean, they survived all 5 mass extinction events. Just saying. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video and hopefully you learned something about these microscopic super beings. If you found it enjoyable, feel free to like. If you didn't, that's okay. I'm raising my army of water bears as I speak. They'll be arriving to your place any second now. Very soon. Right now.